Hello, welcome back to Monster Hunter 3U. I am gonna go ahead and actually do some key quests this time around. But really quickly, I wanted to see if maybe I had enough things to upgrade my armor once more. Yeah, going to 40 on each piece sounds pretty awesome. Awesome. And then when it comes to upgrading weapons, this needs Deep Dragon Jam, Great Ignactor Claw, and a Shell Shocker Plus. So that's a... what a ridiculously strong sword, too. The Anacreus sword, 1008 damage. Looks the same. Whew. But blue sharpness. Whew. Yeah, this one, I'm ready to go to the Ravager Blade Plus. The only thing I need is Gracium, which I just don't have yet, because it's the next rank of high rank that you get it from. Okay, well, I've already eaten here. I'm just going to check my inventory. Last time I went and fought a quest called Siren Song. I didn't know what to do. It just said survive until time expires. So I was like, okay, I'll just hang out. And then I wasted all my time doing that. And then I read about the quest right after. It's like you have to hunt 2 graphical to make a pass appear, and you can turn it in. I just wasn't focusing on hunting the graphical. Had I done that more intentionally until the end, I probably would have succeeded unintentionally, but that's okay. This is the first thing we have to do today. Hunt a Crimson Querbeco. Why are we hunting this one? The client is an old landscape artist. The details are, there's nothing like the flooded forest on a cloudy day. The colors are so subtle. When I spotted that big crimson flower, I was inspired. But I turned my back for 1 second to set up my easel, and the flower was gone. So I have to go kill a monster because you thought it was a flower? Kind of flimsy logic, but okay. I guess a job's job. I don't know what these things are called. I'm usually pretty good at the names of monsters in Monster Hunter, but I'm not really certain on these guys. Oh well, where would a Crimson Querbeco want to hang out? I burned all of my Psycho Serums in the last quest. It does not swim, as far as I'm aware, so this is the wrong area to go by far. Oh well. No Crimson Querbeco. It should largely be a fine enough fight. Like, it has a little bit of health, and I think it has a move or two that the regular one doesn't have, but Crimson Querbeco is not something to get overly concerned about. Watch, I say that. I'm gonna go, like, get beaten up or something. Is it over here? It is. Oh wow, it's so pretty. Hey, bro, I just got here. Okay, it looks like it's gonna go over here. So if I just stayed still at the first area, yeah, I would have been fine. Oh god, come on, land. Thank you. Pretty big. Definitely bigger than I expect a Querbeco to be. Ooh. Nope, I'm getting blapped. Okay. Oh, this one's electric. That's cool. I don't really understand the logic of it rubbing its hands together. Yeah, okay, I guess I do, actually. It's static electricity, just, like, to the extreme. Oh. Hi, other Devilho. It's just all of my Quirpeco hunts gonna be sidestepping Devilho. And this one seems bigger, which is good. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Not my cat, but my dude saved me. I don't have a cat in this game. Quite sad. I'm a big fan of having cats, if I can. Okay, a lot of spinny attacks here for a Pekko. I gotta be honest, that makes you a little bit difficult to approach. But geez, is it nice to have some stamina again? Oh no, static electricity. Let's get out of the way. Oh no, he didn't do that at all. Although, just as before, the Quirpeco is still getting beaten up by the Devilho, so it's not really a great ally. It would be one thing if he called in and immediately left, but that is not the circumstance here. Boop. Okay, now the Devilho is gone. So now it's just me and the thing that I want to fight. Great. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, great. This monster tips over so easily. Like, I genuinely feel bad for it. It clearly has no strong center of gravity. Okay, where are we going now? Let's go. Up here? Great. All the way to area 10. Yeah, like, I imagine I'm going to run by the Devilho here, but I'm not actually... It's probably not going to go that way. Every now and then, this monitor, or I don't know if it's the monitor or the game, but I'll get a slightly dead pixel right in the middle of the screen, but then it seems to go away when I'm not playing this game. So I wonder what it is about this game that aggravates that single pixel. Like, I eventually need to get a new monitor, but it is not something I want to do. But I'm also very persnickety. So if I have a single dead pixel, like, on my screen, that is kind of the death knell, I guess is the term, right? I cannot do that. I spend so much time looking at my monitor screen. I work and I have a lot of projects, and they all involve using my computer, or a computer, but the same monitor. So if I had, like, I was writing something and there's a little dead pixel, like, my eye probably wouldn't be able to stop looking at it. But that's the thing, that's what's so confusing about it in this context. I could see it a moment ago and now it's gone away. So I don't know if it's like a software dead pixel and the image as it is being displayed is unintentionally generating something like that, or what. Like, I don't know. And it's funny too, because I've only ever noticed it in this area, but that could just be happenstance, right? Like, it could just be popping up here. That was great. I'm so glad I got that, like, recorded. The DeVilho hitting the Quiripecco mid-air with a boulder. What are the chances of that? Oh no, I'm in a bad spot. Now I'm not. Although I feel like Quiripecco is kind of trying to monopolize puking all over its opponents, and that's something even I can do, so come on, Quiripecco. Be more inventive with your moveset. Cool, 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 cool. Hey, there you are. Bro, why are you falling over? We have hunting to do. Come on. Although, you know, it's not exactly the most pleasant of topics, but this thing is obviously, like, this enemy Quiripecco is puking all over the place. And it's never actually fun to have that sort of nausea. It's obviously really, really bad for your body. As somebody who, like, has anxiety a lot, and that definitely expressed itself as nausea early in my life and ongoing as an adult, I sympathize with it. I wouldn't say it's the top of my offensive strategies. Like, it could offend someone potentially, but it's not exactly what I want to go to if I'm getting mugged. Clearly, Quiripecco has taken those insecurities and done something else with them. It's an interesting divider between you and regular people when you have maybe anxiety that gives you a physical repercussion like that. Because, like, some people might be like, oh, I really don't feel like I can do it today. And then they, you know, they have to drink an extra cup of coffee, or, you know, they have to work themselves up a little bit extra. But when you have that type of anxiety, sometimes it can be like, you know, I don't want to go today, and it's because I've spent an hour puking from the bottom of my stomach, and all I feel is a shakiness because I had to go do something. And you can't really, like, you want to, I guess what is called trauma dumping. You want to share that truth, but most people cannot handle the truth, as the joke goes. So you want to be like, hey, you know, I'm sorry today. I had a rough go of it because I woke up early and spent all of my time puking and thinking about how much I hate having to do this. And people don't really go, oh, you know, that's totally normal. That's awesome. That's great. They just look at you like you're a Quiripecco. And it goes about as well as you would expect. Okay, I'll get hit into the next area full of safety. Is the Crimson... Oh my god. Oh, I just walked into chaos. I don't even know what's occurring. Okay, now the Crimson Quirpeco's over there. I'm gonna go over here and wait to see where it goes. Oh. Oh, it went the opposite way of me. Good. I should have kind of expected that, but I was not intelligent enough today. Did he just summon Bullfango out of the ground? That is simultaneously the best and worst ability. Oh geez, really recently in a D&D session that I was running, and we came across a merchant, and they were very well equipped, and they recently had left a city that had a fair amount of supplies, so they were well stocked. And one of my party members was going through and seeing if they had any like crap magic items, just things that didn't work well or had really weird functions or whatever. And I have a specific love of those types of items. Like in every campaign I've ever run, basically, I include a stick of healing or a club of healing. And it's usually something that like deals 1d6 damage and heals 1d6 health points. So sometimes you bash your friends in the head with it and it helps out. Sometimes it just hurts them. Both times it is humorous to me as the DM. But there's lots of other things like a pill that makes you grow a mustache that tells the time, and tons of useless things. But one of the things I just bought or sold to this player in the last session was a rock, and it requires attunement. So in the context of D&D, that means you need to spend time with it and kind of like learn it magically and bring your energies in to alignment with it. And this is not something that is done quickly. It's not... Oh, I might die here. I will die here. That's fine. Whatever. But it's not something that's done lightly. So it takes some time. And the purpose of that is that this object can't be used instantly by someone who hasn't spent time with it, which is an important caveat, because all the rock does is when you hold it up to your eye, it glows brightly enough to blind you. Not anyone else, just you. Super useless. Actively a little bit harmful. But to me, just makes me laugh. Just love it. There are other things too, like there's a famous item in D&D called the Deck of Many Things. My party ended up getting the Duck of Many Things. So it lays an egg every day, and inside is a different mundane object that is not what you would expect in the egg. It has no great benefit. It's never going to give them like a gold bar or something like that, unless I'm feeling really generous. But generally, I think it's just going to give them like plastic toys and blocks of wood or something useless. Not like useful ones, like the type of block you would give a child. And I'm glad the thing is running all the way back where I came as soon as I get close to it. That is an important part of the Monster Hunter experience. Hey, Crimson Quirpeco. I kind of got wall-ups because the Devilho was in our stuff. But between me and you, I think I have this. And even then, I have like 2 carts left. I'm fine. Okay, well, that's not great. Definitely this guy has a lot of tough spots on his body. Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck in this corner, whacking away, doing what I can. Yeah, those wings are, those things are tough. I'm not surprised that he's limping now. I just spent so... Is this gonna work? I doubt this is gonna work, yeah. But really, just like that back and forth where I got stuck on the wall and I'm kind of like instantly re-triggering into a smack against him, while that was blunted every single time, it still had a pretty major benefit. Kind of distracted watching my dog for a second. Every now and then he does this thing where he's sleepy, but he wants to change position. So he'll kind of get out of bed and meander around and stretch his shoulders, and then he'll flop onto the ground as if each part of him is slowly but uniquely becoming liquid. And he's just transitioning state, legs first. And then he flops down, and it's really cute. Yeah, I was just gonna say, did the Devilho follow me in here? What the heck? Where is the music coming from, man? Oh, Bullfango. If you're the reason I died, Bullfango, there will be much love lost. And there's so little to begin with. Hey, there we go. Health recovery large. Love it. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to do something more than just scream. Large wyvern tear. Lovely. Hey, there we go. Mission complete. Now we can't die. Much to our benefit too, considering how much stuff is going to go on here. We might not even get carbs. You know, if we get lucky, we will, but this Devilho is on our butt. Okay, awesome. We did get stuff. Love it. I need to check what the resistance of fire is on this set. Because I think next I'm going to have to go against Pink Raytheon. Yeah, it looks like it's it. Pink Queen of the Peaks. But that's about it. Actually, not a ton of key quests in this rank. Cool. Well, that's fine by me. Granted, that thing, or I guess the other thing, had fire. What are you two talking about? Let's go walkie walkie on quest. Bring back treasure. It's Chakalaka Village, rite of passage to Laka adulthood. On Cha-Cha's long time walkie walkie, he get lost and me Cha change subject. Treasure likely here, so come. What kind of big treasure Cha-Cha find will prove Cha-Cha's Shaka competence? Okay, buddy. I feel like your competence would be better proved by figuring out how to speak more correctly, but that's fine. What do I know? Probably nothing. Ah, you again. We Shakalaka always wear masks every hour of every day. You curious what Kiamba look like? Then try and sneak peek next time Kiamba switches masks. But Kiamba warned you. Kiamba fastest mask switcher in Shakalaka history. No one's seen Kiamba's true face. You're like Mandalorians. Or at least like a very specific sect of the Mandalorians. The whole take off your helmet thing wasn't really a big deal for all of the clans. Just the one. Oh, my dog's freaking out. Hey, Hunter. Hey, dog. It's okay. Lay down. He hears another dog, which is freaking him out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, Hunter. Folks have been hearing strange cries from the Moga Woods again, this time at night. Out that they're hearing Crimson Quirapeko calls. The beast must have a nest somewhere. Expect to spot Crimson Quirapekos in the woods from now on, even if you're not on a quest. You can count on me to stay on top of this, so keep checking the Moga forecast. Okay. Is there anything I can generate resources from that I just hunted? Okay, what is my... I think I want status. Okay, my fire resistance is neutral, so... At the end of the day, that's not bad. That's fine. No benefit, no downside. Let's go throw away those Crimson Quirapeko parts. And you know what? It might even be worthwhile to go over and see how much honey I've gotten. Hey, Broseph. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, I'll have to spend a little bit more time focusing on that, but none too bad. I'm sure I can, if nothing else, make some mega potions for this quest. I'll just go and... Actually, do I even have any of the combining guides? I don't know. I really don't. I haven't bought too many of those things yet in this playthrough. Let's see. Yeah, I have that one. Okay, so I have 1 and 2. I can buy 3. Cool. Okay. Yeah, having all the crafting books just improves your chances of things going well when you are crafting. Very important to have. Cool. Oh yeah, we have like 100 something honey, so we can make some mega potions. Yeah, I'll make 100 for now. Or 30, jeez. And we will take those out. Fantastic. Just because of how Pink Raytheon may go, you know, I hope for the best, expect the worst. We'll definitely take something that improves our fire resistance. And double check all the items. Perfect. All right, let's go grab this quest. Pink Queen of the Peaks, given to us by a shipmaster. 'Twas like no Raytheon I ever seen. She had scales the color of cherry blossom. Attacked us at sea, she did. I know where she be roostin', if ye be worth your salt. I don't have a pirate accent, so it's the most aristocratic bored pirate that's ever declared a dragon hunt. Oh, okay. This is a pretty map. I like this area. Where be our Queen Raytheon? Oh, hey, look at that. How convenient of me. Oh, hey, look at that. I have earplugs that can deal with its roar, too, so... that puts me in a good position. Like many Rathlos Raytheons, there's a lot of good opportunities when the monster goes to shoot fireballs. But you also really want to take care of its tail. Because if you don't, this happens. And then you get poisoned. I'm just going to use this very close exit of the map to apply my healing. Now, definitely a downside, even if you do manage to get the tail of the monster, this Raytheon, it doesn't mean you won't get poisoned. I had long thought that to be the case, and it is kind of why I did it for so many years. But now I've come to accept the truth. It just makes it a little bit easier to not get hit. The risks remain the same. I will take a knocked down Pink Raytheon, though. I didn't expect that this early. That's really nice. Yeah, getting to largely be unaffected by its roars is a really big benefit. Ah. My depth perception isn't always perfect. But it's also why I'm thankful to have the block option, even though I'm playing Greatsword, which is a very offensive weapon. You know, being able to turn it to its side and use the width of it to kind of block some things is just so useful. Oh, did I heal the wrong time? No, I'm okay. Geez, I'm getting so used to playing old school Monster Hunter again. I've been doing it so much with all these Returnals and Revisit series I've been running that I forget in current Monster Hunter you can use items and move. I feel like, actually, I remember when I first started playing World when it came out, or even before when the beta came out, or the open demo or something, right? I remember playing that and just thinking, oh, instantly, I already know what I'm doing. The controls are the same. This feels great. But it was just like an insane DPS boost because I didn't need to pause to use like items. I could just keep on moving and running and dodging and positioning myself so that by the time I did the thing I needed to heal or whatever, I was already in the right spot to draw my sword and get a headshot, compared to before where or now, I guess, in this context, I have to stay still. Cool. Oh no. Yeah, so my overt focus on the tail right now is like the extra carve is nice, but it's just as well all those flips, one less thing that can hit you. Cutting the tail does a great amount of damage, and it's kind of just like a good starting place, because once you have the tail cut, you can actually focus on the more effective zone of the head, and that kind of signals, you know, the fight's coming to a close here when you start focusing on the head. But I've historically made the mistake of killing my Raytheons and Rathloses too quick and not taking the time to break the tail. So I tend to start there nowadays just to make sure I did it. Ah, wrong potion. Oh well. My dog really likes it, like going outside. Big fan of sitting on the patio or balcony and enjoying himself. But he doesn't realize that it's very tough for him to behave. And he is stubborn by nature, so he might just be like, but I'm just gonna do this 17 times and maybe you'll eventually let me out. And to his credit, it usually works, because, like, my patience does not exceed his. But that being said, too, I know, like, when my dog is doing that type of thing, it's not because he's like, oh, I just have all this excess need of exercise. It's like this weekend we've probably walked like easily 10-11 kilometers with him. He's got to do some running and exploring and a bunch of different things, meet some different people. He's had lots of good times. And it's just how dogs are. They're like, yes, that was fun this morning, but what about second fun? Very much, that's how I kind of imagine them. The barriers of normal society mean nothing to them because they choose only joy. Honestly, we're kind of the same people, you know. We, unless we get good at it, like kids, they'll just choose, you know, the fattiest food, the playing video games and not studying, and we as adults will too. We have to find ways to be strict with us. Adults don't get the, or, you know, dogs don't get the benefit that we as adults understand. So, like, a dog just has less fun when they don't get to scream out into the wilderness. Maybe you can replace that with like treats or something, and it's a little bit positive. But very rarely do we give true replacements for what dogs want to do. You know, like most of us won't be like, okay, here's your soundproof room. Bark as much as you want in here. Maybe some people do. Maybe some people let their dogs like get it all out and scream and shout at the park. And that's fine. But my dude tends to be the opposite. If he's like at a dog park, he's usually pretty quiet. Is he on like a quiet street, just peacefully walking, then another puppy passes him by? Clearly this is murder, and he has to scream. Okay. Well, I got pinned again, but whatever. I have more health this time. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get whacked. Yeah, I really need to bring some dung, because you cannot like manually escape those in this game very easily. Anyways, tail is gone, so with that in place, now we just need focus on the head, bring this fight to a close. Oh, darn it. Oh, and I forgot to paintball him because I am just a genius. So perfect. Let's track the shadow. Looks like it's going that way. I'll just make sure I did get all my curves off the table. Tail, not table. Tail. Okay, here's our pink Raytheon again. Pretty good hits in so far. We're getting a lot of staggers and feints and stuff. It looks like if we could get a hit on the wings, that would be beneficial. Cool. This is going really well DPS wise. Like I feel like this dragon is the health, if we could see it, would be in a very good place for us, but definitely tough to say right now just because of the difference between the weapon I have right now and the amount of health that's added because something is a high rank hunt. I don't know how effectively we're cutting through what you could call extra fat there. Clearly everything is broken. The tail's gone, the head's gone. Looks like at least one or maybe both wings are affected. But with high rank monsters, you can have increasingly tenuous situations where like the monster doesn't have half of its limbs and it's still somehow over half of its health. nice. I love when we knock it out of the air. It's kind of difficult to do, and the ability to do it is based on a bunch of different factors. But I think it does take damage for being knocked out of the air as well. So if you can do it, kind of just like getting an extra big hit in there. Ah, I missed up that opportunity. Ooh. That was a tough situation to be a winner in. I dodged one big negative thing just in time for another to get me. Oh, here we go. Now it's limping, I can tell. Like, the way that it goes to turn around is very specific when it needs to make an exit. Oh, I should try and paintball it before it goes. Ooh. Last second. Perfect. Where? Oh, you know what? I bet I know where it's going, but that's okay. Yeah, my dog does this thing where, like, if he wants to go on the balcony, he'll, like, wrap his claws against the heater that kind of goes around the baseboards or whatever, the bottom of the floor. And he'll just keep on thwapping it. Kind of like, God, what are they, woodpeckers? They'll pick the loudest thing to put, you know, hit so as to sound more confident and attract more mates from further away. That's kind of what I always think of him doing when he does this. He's like, oh, if I do this, this is like the going outside call of kings. Yeah, it's funny. He clearly, this Wraithing didn't want to be here, but like, I don't know. It's weird. He needs to go to a cave, and instead he was messing around in Area 7. Like, come on, bro. Go to a cave so we can end this fight with a little bit of humility for everyone involved. But no, you're gonna go all the way down there. That's a choice. I actually, I'm really bad at getting to this area. I should have a map. I don't. Ugh. Yeah, my dog gets increasingly dramatic when he doesn't get to go outside. And, you know, I'm not really worried right now because he's had a big walk. He's got to do all the things. He's eaten. He's well kept. He's just really stubborn, and he likes to get his way all the time. So if he wants to go sit outside, he'll try for a good long time. I've definitely seen him keep it up for extended periods. But it's really just, you know, if that's how he wants to spend his evening, that's fine. I feel like a parent who's just like sitting there and my kid's just like, I'm bored. I don't want to clean my room. I don't want to do anything. And then you're just like, all right, man, that sounds like a you problem, but I don't want to deal with it. And then they just keep on going, but I'm bored. And, you know, your patience becomes increasingly less and less every single time. But you still want to be a good parent. So you just kind of, you try and entertain them with other things, but it's not even about the thing anymore. It's about winning. So, you know, everyone kind of digs in. Yes, isn't that right, little dog? You're digging in because you want a moral victory. Yes, that's right. But you want to know what a real victory is? The one I just had over this pink Raytheon. Yeah, that's right. I kind of feel like all care of like established professionalism that I may have had when I started this years ago is just kind of dribbled away, where I'm like, okay, all I'm doing is this, and I'm talking this, and everything has to be perfect. And now I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to talk to my dog for half the time and then complain about random niche corporate things that no one cares about. It's great. It's kind of like a journal where I just play Monster Hunter and yap. What more do you need in life? Hopefully some good drops from this quest, but it's not really essential. All right. Armor spheres are awesome. All things that I love very much. Money. Really can't complain. Fantastic. All right. What does this guy have to say really quick? Good timing. There's something I gotta tell you, Hunter. People have started seeing pink Raytheons in the Mocha Woods at night. Those beasts have built a nest in there, I'll wager. Don't forget to always check the Mocha forecast. I won't. But it might be next time, so thanks for watching some Monster Hunter. I'll continue on in this game next time around. Keep it easy. Bye.